Positivity is such a beautiful and powerful attribute. Being positive is one of the best assets that we hold, and it is absolutely impossible to survive without it. What do you say? Wow, I see all the heads nodding in yes, and so is mine. Well, thank you. In this conversation today, let's just pause, think, analyze on how much and how well can we use this incredible attribute of positivity so that we do not enter into the zone of toxic positivity. Surprised? It's okay. Let's have this conversation and dialogue together. Hello and namaste. To witness your beautiful smiles, once again, I am back here on our Wellness Visionary platform, your friend and coach, Divya. Thank you so much for giving your endless support, love and appreciation, and for being this beautiful member of this family. And if you haven't yet joined us, hit that subscribe button. You're most welcome. Your love, your appreciation comes in the form of when you put in that comment there. And if you like it, you can share it with someone you care for. In this video today, we are going to have a dialogue on toxic positivity, what it is, and in some very simplistic ways, how can we deal with it? What prompted me, or I should say what motivated me to come today here on this platform to share this insight with you was an incredible and a very, very powerful conversation and an insight that I had a few weeks back with one of my young teenage clients. It was amazing. This young lad approached me wherein he wanted to explore and have a conversation on, in spite of holding that positive attitude, that positivity in almost all the situations, why over a period of time, again and again, the negativity comes over, the negative thoughts surrounds him. And I'm sure we can all resonate with it right now because it happens with all of us. This gave me an opportunity as a coach. As you all know that I am a holistic well-being coach, and I work in these areas with parenting, with teenagers, with relationship and overall well-being. This particular conversation gave me an opportunity to step back, to go dive deep into and explore what was exactly happening here and what exactly happens with all of us. In spite of holding that amazing positivity, that being in that realm of positive mindset, we do fail in sometimes. So, this led to a further exploration and an understanding of something that is called as toxic positivity. Now, what it is? Toxic positivity can be very simply explained as denial or denying the negative emotions. Emotions such as fear, sadness, frustration, resentment, anger, just putting them under the surface, covering them superficially by false happiness or upbeat optimism. And this leads to a state of incongruence because it doesn't align or sync with your right now status and state. And the way human minds are wired, the incongruent state cannot last forever. And that's the whole reason why again and time and again our negative emotions or negativity pops in again and again, and it affects us. So what do we do then? When I was doing this conversation, and as I just expressed, this gave me an opportunity to work on it, came out with some very simplistic few ways of how we can deal, so that we can deal with this scenario and something similar wherein we do not allow our positivity to jump into a place and take a shape of toxic positivity. So here are a few very quick and simple steps we can help ourselves with and also help our friends and near and dear ones to deal with it. Number 1, acknowledge. Acknowledge your emotions, be it good, bad, worst. Sit with them, write them, express it to someone, talk to someone, because one of the brain imaging studies have also shown and expressed that when we write down specifically our negative emotions, when we write down and when we see them, it reduces the intensity. For example, if it's a pain, it's a fear, write it down. Acknowledge it. Number 2, be realistic. In a situation where you are dealing with emotions in distress, make sure you stay in that moment and be realistic in terms of approaching it, staying with what you know, and take that small little actionable steps because you have to move forward. So be realistic and do things, take small little steps. Number 3, understand it's okay to not to be okay. In a situations, for example, someone has lost the job or someone has lost has not been able to clear a competitive exam, in that moment, yes, you're sad. Acknowledge it. You've acknowledged it. You're being realistic in this moment, understanding it, that it's okay. It was just a part that has gone, and now you will get another opportunity. You will get another job. So relax. Give yourself time enough to breathe and just relax. And the 4th one, it's okay to be wary, to be away from the social media platforms if that is something that is adding to your stress. Why? Because people on the social media platforms generally pose their best foot forward. Very less people talk about their flaws, their failures, their negatives. And that's exactly leads us into a place where we start doing comparison and wondering that someone at that level, at that point, is just doing so well, whatever is the situation. And that is not true. So try to cut down the exposure to these social media platforms, if at all it is creating more of comparisons and distress in you. So these are like few very quick, simplistic, steps that you can follow, and I'm sure we've all gone through this, so you have your own mechanism to deal with it. So I would really request you to come forward and share so that we all learn in this co-creative relationship. What is required here is when you blend your positivity with the practicality, is exactly when you see the magic happening in reality. So it will need your consistent effort, your awareness towards the situation, and some work here on a consistent basis. If you want to have a conversation, I'm right here. You can connect with me on the platform. You can drop an email, my email address, my LinkedIn address is right there in this video, and I would love to engage in a conversation if that can help you. So with the promise to see you back again very soon and come up with some more great, incredible, good insights and topics, I look forward to see you soon again, and then I send you lots of amazing smiles, sunshine and happiness. Bye-bye.